What would you sacrifice for those you love? Now imagine sacrificing everything for people who don't even know you. This is the story of Jesus' ultimate act of love. In ancient Jerusalem, a carpenter named Jesus had spent years teaching about God's love. He had healed the sick, fed the hungry, and offered hope to the hopeless. But Jesus knew his time on earth was coming to an end. On the night before his death, Jesus gathered his closest friends for a special meal. As they ate, he did something unexpected. He took bread, broke it, and said, "This is my body, given for you." Then he took a cup of wine and said, "This is my blood, poured out for you." His friends were confused. What did he mean? Jesus explained that he would soon die to save all of humanity from their sins. It was a heavy burden to bear, and Jesus felt the weight of it. Later that night, in a quiet garden, Jesus prayed. "Father," he said, "if it's possible, take this cup of suffering away from me." He was scared, just like any of us would be. But he also said, "Not my will, but yours be done." Jesus chose to follow God's plan, even though it meant great pain. The next day, Jesus was arrested and put on trial. Despite being innocent, he was sentenced to death by crucifixion, a painful and humiliating way to die. As he hung on the cross, Jesus could have called on angels to save him. Instead, he looked at the people below and said, "Father, forgive them." Jesus died that day, but the story didn't end there. 3 days later, something miraculous happened. Jesus rose from the dead. He appeared to his friends, proving that he had power over death itself. Jesus' sacrifice changed everything. It bridged the gap between God and humanity, offering forgiveness and eternal life to all who believe. His act of love continues to inspire people today, teaching us about selflessness, forgiveness, and the power of love to overcome even death. In our own lives, we face choices every day. Will we put others first? Will we forgive those who hurt us? Jesus' sacrifice challenges us to love more deeply and live more selflessly. It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, there's hope for new life and redemption. Jesus' story isn't just history, it's an invitation to experience the kind of love that can change your life and the world around you. Will you accept it?